not. Yes, he's going to be happy. Yes, he's going to be loving. But baby girl, you need to submit to that man. You need to work with that man. You need to prove yourself to that man. You need to love that man. Not act like you some bad chick. You got a child. That's the worst luggage you can have. You need to treat that man the way you treated your baby daddy. Treat that man as if you had no kid. Show that man support. Make him number one and be there for him. But don't be these girls or these guys like myself or these other girls that because they got kids, they still want to act like the girls that don't got kids. It doesn't work like that. How do I know this? The first mother of my child is with her boyfriend for 13 years. They own a big ass house in Long Island and raising my son. My son has had the best stepfather ever who's been in his life for 13 years. You know why? Because the mother of my child didn't treat her boyfriend and have these standards like, oh, you better do this to me. No. She found a man, submitted to a man, loved that man, treated him as I know she would as a great woman, and focused on dating that man. Didn't bring her child involved, didn't care about him being a stepdad. She learned to date the man and understand that man. And after a while, the man and her moved in together and they've been together 13 years and both of them are successful. I'm telling you this from what's going on in today's society. All the girls that I see that are, that detector is crazy. I gotta change the battery in my smoke detector. After 2 years, it finally went out. You know, it's just like, I'm gonna give y'all the raw truth. Like women that ain't got kids, yes, they can say what they, like look, dudes that don't got no kids, they can come on this app talking crazy. If you a dude that got no children, your job is great, you make money, right? And you look good, they can talk crazy. They can have what they want. Women that ain't got no kids can say whatever they want. They can. But when you a person like me or you and we got kids, take yourself out that fucking category. Take that plateau that you want and watch how good your life. If you got one kid, miss, you need to act like you need to just be happy that somebody's dating you. That's the honest truth. Don't put no standards on yourself. I can't stand to see the post when women say, hey, to the next man and then the next slide over, it's not just me and it's your kid. Yo, fuck your kids. That's something that you did. Like, I'm giving y'all the truth. Why y'all always want to bring, fuck your child. Fuck my kids. You think I bring up my kids when I date somebody? Yeah, I got 4 kids. Anyway, my kids are fine. I talk to them every day. I FaceTime them every day. But I'm not talking to the next person about my fucking children. I'm going to talk to that person about them. I'm telling y'all the truth. No one gives a fuck about your kids other than you and your baby daddy. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all think I'm lying, but you don't got a stepfather. You're not married in the house with him, correct? I'm telling you, all the women I know that are, and the men that are, the woman that got 3, you need to just date the person, let them learn you. Stop posting your fucking kids too. Like, mom, stop making that your personality. We want to see Cindy. All right, from now on, let's see Cindy. Fuck your kid. I don't want to see women do TikToks with your kids and I'm a single mom. That's your whole identity. Those are the worst women to date. Just like men that do content with their kids, that's the worst. Like, you're baiting people to be cool with you because you got kids. You're a weirdo. Yo, Scarface, what up? Like, all of this shit with the single moms, like, that's your whole personality. Those are the worst women to date. I'm gonna keep it a buck today. Like, those are the worst. And I date single moms. All the single moms that I've ever dated never posted their kids. Oh, what up? They never talked about their kids. I met their kids. I like their kids. But fuck your kids. Fuck my kids. Let's date each other. I'm tired of seeing all of that. And then these women wonder why. Like, if all your content on your page is about you being a single mom, that's your identity, that shit is boring. I'm telling you the truth. Who the fuck want to date a single mother? I want to date a woman that got kids. I don't want to date a single mom. That's your identity? I'm single with a husband. You're a single mom with a husband? That's dope. That's fire. But take that out there. You're not a single mother. You're just a mom. And you got a husband. Like, that's what I want my queens to stop doing. Stop talking about your fucking kids. Stop having high standards. Stop. Like, once you got a kid, understand the dating pool is different. I'm a guy with kids. I'm a guy with kids. I don't talk about fuck my kids. That's my responsibility. I talk to my kids every day. I speak to my kids every day. I don't got to tell the next girl, like, hey, you know, that shit is boring to people. Women get bored of it. Men get bored of it. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about your kid. I want to be honest with you. Ladies, do you think when you post your daughter or your son that nobody gives a fuck? Stop doing it. It's weird. It's like you want to go viral for this kid. And then y'all want to know why we got so much predators and all of that. Like, y'all should be looking at dudes that's like the dudes that make contents about wanting to be a stepdad and they're not one. That's a predator. Fuck you making a TikTok like, yeah, I'm ready to buy your kids some snacks. Why is children on your mind, bro? What? Like, I'm talk real today. I'm a man. I don't think about nobody fucking kids. My thing is I can't wait to buy you some lingerie and take it down. I don't fuck your kids. They need snacks. I'll sell you $100 one time. Go buy them some snacks. But I hate dudes that do that. Like, where's all my single moms at? Like, what kind of weirdo are you, bro? Those are the men you got to be careful around your children. Why are you a grown-ass man making TikToks, social media, broadcasting that you purposely want to date women with kids? That's predatory behavior. Like, you're a predator, bro. I don't give a fuck how nice you are. I don't care. Like, you're a predator, bro. You never seen Russell Wilson? He didn't post, yeah, I'm looking for a woman with kids. No, he just found him a little John. She had a kid. He's like, I bet. He dated her. Oh, finally, after a couple months, he met her kid. I bet. And then he did his thing. But that's what I want to get off my chest. It's like, that's why a lot of y'all got a lot of dating problems. Men, too. You know how many men I seen on Father's Day man, my nigga, grow the fuck up. Get some fucking nuts, nigga. Father's Day, all my kids talk to me. All their mothers talk to me. I don't got to post that shit. Yeah, today's Father's Day. Tonight, they don't respect me on Father's Day. There's not enough posts, and they hate us, and Father's Day this, and Father's Day that, and look, I spent my Father's Day with my kids, and look at my photo. Bro, are you a social media parent, bro? Are you a social media parent, bro? Like, these ladies always bashing us. The lady that posted bashing Father's Day, that's a red flag. Don't talk to that girl. The guy that's posting about being a dad on Father's Day, bro, you're a man. Be a man. Don't complain. I'm talking about the guys that complain on Father's Day. What are you complaining about, bro? Be a man. Complain to your baby moms in the text or the child. But can we stop on social media bringing family personal issues into social media? That shit is fucking annoying. It's just like the whole debate with soft guy era versus the girls that don't like it. Ladies, if you don't like a guy that's in the soft guy era, just keep scrolling. Fellas, if you don't like a girl that's telling you to zell her before a date, just keep scrolling. A lot of y'all be arguing with each other with people that y'all don't even really like. That's not even your type. Fuck you sitting there arguing with a girl that all she talk about is let's be honest, right? I know y'all gonna love this topic. You know how many women I know that say guys gotta spend X amount of dollars to talk to them, or I need somebody to come. That's a broke ass woman. Now I'm gonna give y'all some shit, y'all. That's a broke ass girl. Every time I see a fucking girl post about money and what she expects, I need a guy to give me this lifestyle. That's a broke ass girl. I would never talk to that girl. No girl I ever dated talk like that, and they got more than any of you bitches got. And then when I see these girls that be talking like that, they be broke as shit. I trick, like, what did they tell you, Mark? I trick on women that don't ask. Thank you. Tell them, Mark. Let me get into that. And thank you. Listen, you know when the men trick on women that don't ask for money. When things are going right in his life, he's going to give it to you. But as soon as a girl starts talking about, like, ready for this? I see girls that's talking about, this isn't a date, this ain't a date, you can't take me here. There. The bedroom with that girl is trash, for one. Two, I know she's broke. Women with money don't care where you take them. Because women with money, it's hard for them to find a man with money. Or a man that they could get along with. Only broke women do that, and I don't pay attention to them. So I'll talk about it on this live, but I won't never make a post about it. But bro, I see men all the time complain. You know how many girls I don't pay attention to? I scroll by I know girls that are single mothers that are talking about not going on dates with guys that ain't helping with the bills. I just laugh personally in my head and say, this girl got a kid. And sitting there telling men that they gotta spend money on her bills before they take her to dinner. Now, I would never repost nothing to talk about her, but I go about my day and I just laugh and giggle. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's all you got. You ain't gotta get mad at them. You ain't gotta talk about them. It's an obvious sign that these women are broke and begging. Do you know what the word panhandling is? When a girl has this thing in her page that has her Cash App and Venmo, that is panhandling. I don't care how bad you are. I don't care if I follow you. If I see you got a Cash App in your bio, you are a panhandling bum. I don't care. I don't care who feels the way about me saying this. You can unfollow me. You're a weirdo. Having your Cash App in your bio is panhandling. That's a red flag. I'm never talking to a girl like that. That type of girl, you'll never satisfy her. You give the public your fucking Cash App. There's no difference in having a cup in your hand begging people for money. Why? Because you're not on a corner? No, it's worse. You're in public saying, deposit. Let's talk about it. You know how stupid, I don't care who feels with. You know how stupid you look with a Cash App in your bio? You look stupid. You look stupid. That's panhandling. That's no different than a bum. I'm walking by a bum on the street, they got their cup out, right? I'm scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, you got a cup out. That's weird. Gotta ignore those girls. Then don't take their advice. Just like, ready for this? Y'all get so mad about clips that you see on social media. Half the time, go on the girl's page. Scarface Mark gets a lot of hate, and I like that young kid. And I know some ladies in here don't like him, but I like that young kid. Let me tell you why I like that young kid. The kid is under 23 years old. That is a young kid. And these young boys don't want to spend all their money, okay? And they just don't want to do that, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. They should. No, listen to me. They shouldn't. That's not a grown man. My dude is young. You know, my boy is, Scarface Mark is a young man just trying to save his money and get his life right. He wants to own a home. He wants to own a business. These are young kids under the age of 23 expressing how they don't want to trick off on women. No, he's not older. Y'all treat that young brother like he's over 30. He's 23 years old, 22, 21. He's very young. These guys need to save their money and live their life before they start tricking. So don't be mad now, 30 and up. You gotta have some money and wouldn't be talking like that. You know, but when you see all of the things that people say on the internet or people get mad at, you ever realize, like, you ever look at their living situations or what they want, like panhandling women? You know, and shout out to, there he goes, Scarface is right there. That young brother started a movement called Soft Guy Era, right? He's a young kid. Do I agree with that stuff? No. Because I'm 35 years old. Scarface Mark is 23, 22. That's a young brother, truck driver making money. He's trying to save to buy a house and a business. So they should do that. I'm older. You know, so y'all get confused. But ready for this? Here's what I do like that he posted, and this brings up a good topic to me. A lot of women that are loud on the internet, that's not, now ladies, this has nothing to do with you. What you say, young brother? I get paid. You say you get paper. So, ready for this, ladies? Y'all can't be having OnlyFans running your mouth on social media about what men you want. You can't have pictures half naked that you're not at the beach or shaking it or twerking it. I don't want to hear nothing about what you women talk about with men. So many times I see all of these girls that y'all like, I'm going to put them under the bus. I don't want to hear nothing about what you realtors got to talk about in South Florida. 90% of the new realtors used to be escorts. If you think I'm lying, I got a folder of all of them. 90% of these girls that used to be escorts are now realtors. And then now y'all think because this girl erased her past and she's telling you all about the standards that she wants, that's an old hoe telling you about what that. Y'all gotta look at who the fuck is giving you advice. Like, that's why men get mad all the time. Y'all go to these girl pages, girls be like, if you're gonna get me a wedding ring, it better be 60 bands, but you got an OF link for $17.99 for me to see the interior of your car. I'm supposed to respect what you want from men, and then the worst part is women then repost this girl and it goes all over. Listen, fellas and ladies, look at the girl that's asking for that. The girl that's telling you she wants somebody to spend 80, 60, 100 grand on a wedding ring is the type of girl that's going to be a single mother guaranteed. Some of y'all became single mothers because the relationship didn't work out and the guy was wrong. That woman is 100% going to be a single mother. Like, she's not even going to have a baby daddy during the pregnancy. Why? Because she's an OF model, and the type of guys that's really going to take her serious are pimps. No one's serious. A pimp boyfriend. No one's. So y'all got to remember who you're getting the source from. Like this girl one time said, I wouldn't date no guy that's a firefighter or a police officer. What kind of man throws out the garbage? Baby girl, garbage men, and that girl's from New York. Garbage men make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. I know garbage men that live in $700,000 cribs out in the outskirts because they worked there for years, saved 70 grand, put the down payment. Their mortgage payment is probably like $3,200. Their wife makes good money. He puts up $2,500. She puts up to $700. I'm gonna give y'all reality right now. All you women that want all this shit, none of y'all live like that. And when you want to ask me, and I don't mean to say this, I put ex-wives in $1 million houses. I bought girls' cribs. I bought women businesses. I've opened 4 businesses for women. I put over $163,000 into female businesses. I paid for 8 bodies in my whole life. I've done it all for women. I'm telling you this from a man that actually does this. None of those women acted like that. So when y'all get advice from these dudes out here that be telling you, like, check it out. Why don't y'all go ask, or I'll name them, or go ask Fresh and Fit before their fame. Any of you lame ass dudes ever bought a girl something? No. Go ask, I hate this. No, I don't hate these people. I hate these content creators. Go ask Finesse Club or whatever this dude that be interviewing Transformers too that I think is a little sassy. Yo, bro, before you ever picked up a mic, where did you used to live? Y'all ever notice that all these content creators will show you pictures of themselves before they were somebody on social media? They were bums, but these are the people giving you relationship advice from the real world. How are you getting relationship advice from people that were broke before they ever picked up the mic? That don't make sense. Before I ever picked up the mic, what is this, 10 years ago? Look at the date. That's 10 years ago. Right? I could go as far back as you want, from however many mansions, however many cars. And look at the dates. These is 10, 15, 20 years ago. My kids playing in Bahamas on one of my jet skis off my boat. Like, you know, when I tell you something, it's because I lived that life. When I'm talking to y'all about something, it's because I could really do it. I could show you it. Look, here's my old crib right here. Like, I'm not one of your content creators that come on here. And I used to ride my motorcycle in my house. 2018, look at the date. Somebody said the keyword is used to. I still do it, baby girl. I just don't post that. I don't know what the fuck you thought is used to. I still do it. My ex-wife lives in a house that's worth 1.1 that I had got her. I don't know what the fuck you got used to. I'm just not flashy no more. I'm 35. In those videos, I was 20-something. Watch your mouth. I got more credit than your mother's house is worth. I don't know what was used to. Now it's more. I'm just low-key and quiet. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, ask the dudes that you get all these informations from, where they used to live and what they do, and they're not going to have the truth. They not. They're not gonna tell you how they used to live. They're not, and the women too. That's why I don't pay attention to most of the shit. I see female content creators come on here and set you women up. Ready for this? Set you women up for the okadoke. I seen girls come on here telling you, like, ladies, if he ain't doing this for you, doing that. And then look at you, baby girl, lonely. Holidays passing by, you ain't got a good man. Sometimes you could date a guy, it might take him a year for him to get on his feet. Meaning, like, he was able to pay his bills, take you to nice restaurants, took you on one vacation, never bought you a bag. But y'all been together a year. Y'all finally move in. He can save a little more money. You paying your own car note. He's paying the rent. Maybe a year and a half later, he's got money now to buy you a house. After 2 years, y'all looking for houses. 2.5 years, you done fully furnished a new house. And in 3 years, you're getting engaged. When you can date a guy that had all this money in the world, in 3 years, all you got was 4 Chanel's, your back blown out, had to get an STD check, and he had a baby on you. But, oh, let me guess. You went to the club, you had fun, you had your Chanel bags, materialistic objects. Where if you would have dated a guy who had his life together, that was coming up, that had money to pay his own bills, you'd be in a much better predicament 3 years later. And here's the worst part. You might have dated the baller after 3 years, and now you're a single mother. You said, wait, I like this one. You said, I'll cry in the RR. I got news for you, shorty. The girls that say that they would cry in the RR, I would hate to see where you live right now. And I would hate to see, like, how your life is. Because the girls, and I'm talking reckless today. The girls that rather say, I'd rather sleep in a RR, what car do you drive right now? And don't do a fucking TikTok flex. Don't tell me you drive a C-Class or an E-Class. Because those are cheap-ass fucking cars I'd buy my children. I've never bought a girl a car under $86,000. That was the cheapest car I've ever bought a fucking girl. So don't sit there and tell me I'd rather cry in a RR. Because girls that rather cry in a RR, you're in a cheap-ass base model foreign car or some other shit. Your RR is a Rolls Royce. Y'all need to humble yourselves, lady. Don't come on here talking crazy to me. I'm going to humble you. I'm not that one. Talking about I'd rather cry in a RR. All the girls that rather cry in a RR are single mothers crying at home, wishing they had a husband. But you rather cry in that RR, right? With your baby at home that's not his. He gonna hit it for like 4 months. You gonna get dumped and your baby's still at home. Your baby's at the regular apartment that you stay in, but you was crying in that RR. That's crazy. Let's get reality here, not with memes that got million views with all the girls boosting their confidence. Reality, where do you really live? What you really drive? What your life really is like? I'm not gonna sit here and feed you the bullshit. I'm never gonna sit here and give y'all, I'm gonna give you reality. Not gonna give you bullshit. Don't ever say no dumb shit to me. Don't give me the Instagram memes because I'm gonna put you in reality. It's the truth. It's facts. Ladies, you'll be much happier if you found a guy that's living decent, nice little car, got his life together and enjoying it. That guy gonna take you further. Peep game, let's do it like this. My mother was a correction officer, right? My dad was a correction officer. They met in the 80s. My mom knew guys with money. They had way more of this, they had that. My mom made a pivotal decision to date my father. We lived in Southside Jamaica, Queens, lived in the hood. My parents saved their money together because what was my mother's was my father. They said, hey, let's go buy us a house. We're about to have a child. My mom had a child. Before she had me, my mom and dad bought a house. After they bought a house, they spent 7 years in that house, fixing that house up in Southside Jamaica, Queens. I'm from 144th and Foch. After that, my parents bought a big house in Long Island, New York. After 7 years of saving and stacking their money together, and then they moved there. They stayed in Long Island, New York for about 8 more years, right? And then they bought a mansion together in Atlanta, Georgia. And now my parents live happily together in a 6-bedroom mansion with a home theater room, pool room, basement, apartment, everything. Because they did it together. Together. My dad's never had children outside my mom. They've had their own marital issues, whatever it is, they did it together. My parents are not black. That's why I told you in the beginning of this other life, I don't want to talk about that. Race doesn't matter. I want to talk about that. Why does race matter? No, they're not black. Well, why does that matter? I want to talk about this for 2 seconds. Like, we live in America, people. Like, look at me. Why does race matter so much to people? What does it matter if my mom is black or white or Asian or this or that? My dad is, what does it matter? I don't understand. I told you a love story. I want people to get out of that race. It's so racist. Let it go. Let it go. Like, I really want us to understand, like, race don't matter. It matters. Let's see who said that. Let's go to it. Yep, it mattered to a black person. Yep. Oh, my upbringing, that's still racist. My upbringing was amazing. We started off in Southside Jamaica, Queens in the hood, and then I moved to Long Island around the Italians with money when I was 8 years old. You can ask where I'm from, but my race still has nothing to do with my upbringing. It doesn't. Only African American. I just wish we would get off the race topic. I really do. It upsets me because I have children that are biracial. I got family members that are biracial. I don't care about race. People that care about race are racist. Race does not matter. Where you're from does matter. Your upbringing around your neighborhood, yes. When I was in Southside Jamaica, Queens, I had a ghetto mentality. Not because I look black, because of the environment. But when I moved to Long Island, New York, around other people that had money, my mindset changed. It's all about where you're raised. As people, let's stop worrying about race. You know why race don't matter? Maybe you don't travel a lot. Once you get on a flight and go to another country, they don't care whether you're black or white. You're American. And I need people to understand that. You're American. Race does not matter. It doesn't matter. I'm so sick of race. I'm sick of this TikToks that we're arguing about race, color, light skin, dark skin, brown skin. Let me tell you something. Everybody looks good. Everybody has love. The only people that don't have love are miserable people. When I keep hearing about these black women that say nobody loves them, and I'm going to say this is going to be, you're ugly. Because beautiful black women got no problem. My personal life before my girl, I was dating 2 extremely beautiful black women. I posted one. People know her in LA, right? I don't want to say her name. She's got a boyfriend now. And I got a girlfriend. She's extremely gorgeous. Bang! She never said to me before, like, oh, people don't like me because I'm dark skinned. Like, only ugly people have that, okay? And that's the only problem here. I'm going to just say it. It's going to be controversial. Only ugly African American women complain. Like, and I can say that because I'm African American. Like, no one complains. In reality, like, you know how many beautiful black women's DMs go crazy? Like, if you're a good-looking black girl, men are on you. White boys, Spanish boys, Asian boys, black kids, everybody. It's only ugly people that keep blaming their race. Your skin tone got nothing to do with your face. You just ugly and you got that skin tone. You don't see white ugly women talk about, men don't like me because I'm an ugly white woman. No, they just, men don't like me because I'm ugly. Spanish girls that are ugly. Men don't like me because I'm ugly. White, Asian, men don't like me because I'm ugly. Black women, men don't like me because I'm black. You're ugly. The fuck? It's nothing to do with your race and color. That's why I tell people I don't care about race. Racism is stupid to me. I got tattoos and look black, and I don't have a problem with racism. I don't have a problem with police. I don't got a problem with getting jobs if I needed to get them, that I don't. But I'm just saying, like, racism doesn't really, like, it only exists to the African Americans that want to keep that weak mentality. I know the sensor. I'm going to change the battery, I promise. After 2 years, it finally went off. So I don't really never like to talk about race, because to me, race is just like a dumb topic. It's evil. I don't like that y'all on here arguing about what this girl said with her shaved head. I don't remember the content creator's name. She said something about being light skinned and people got mad. And like, bro, you making that video ain't gonna make nobody like you when you walk out the house. E-King, yeah, like, don't worry about what that girl said. Who cares what she says, right? As long as you look good, that's all that matters. Like, ladies, let me tell you something before I get off my live soon. When I'm single and I go out, if I see a dark-skinned girl with a crazy body, I'm going after that. If she look better than a light-skinned girl, I'm going after that. But if the light-skinned girl body better, I'm going after. I just care about, like, everything. But then maybe both of y'all bad if we get into a conversation, but you showing me more love and affection for the dark skin, I'm taking that. I just want everybody to feel love. It doesn't matter about color, man. It just matters if you look good. I spoke about this 1 time, 2 times on my podcast. Go back and look at the episode. 2, 3 beautiful black women that we had on my episode are extremely gorgeous. You know what all of them said? None of them have a problem with color. None of them had a problem with color. None of them. None of them felt unbeautiful because they were this. It's only ugly women that complain about that. I'm always going to say that. I don't care who gets offended. Only ugly women. Every time I ask a beautiful black girl, do you have problems with getting men? No. They don't. Ain't nobody got no problem. So I just get annoyed when women ask me, like, oh, well, what's your mother's nationality? I've said it once. I'm biracial. I don't hide it. I'm biracial. My mother is not a black woman. No. My father is a black man. Yes. But it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, like, why does it matter? Who cares? We live in America. Somebody said, yeah, dude, with that mindset, it does matter. Well, I got to get off live because I got to go talk to my girl. But for people that think it matters, good luck to your life. That got to be boring. Anyway, I'll be back on live tomorrow. God bless.